This is my presentation based on reading Crotty's chapters 1 and 2 about the assumptions and belief that researchers hold and how they impact our research. My field of research is educational psychology, and after reading Crotty's chapters, I have come to the conclusion that educational psychology assumptions are most consistent with a post-positivistic philosophy. In order to demonstrate that, I'll start with two basic assumptions and a 6-word memoir that demonstrates those. The 6-word memoir, popularly attributed to Hemingway, reads, "For sale, baby shoes, never worn." This 6-word memoir is open to interpretation. Some people assume that the baby shoes were never worn because the infant died early in life. Other people, often people who have parented many young children or who have friends who have parented young children, know that baby shoes are relatively unpractical, and often babies don't wear them because first, they don't walk, and second, they grow out of them quickly. Radically different interpretations. I chose the 6-word memoir to represent the fact that in educational psychology, findings are often offered as interpretations versus hard facts. Additionally, research and research questions that emerge from a researcher's intuition are valid. Both the research findings as interpretation and a researcher's intuition are represented in the 6-word memoir. The next image that I chose is that of the panopticon. The panopticon is a common theory in which buildings, organizations, and even mindsets can be constructed such that people on the outside feel as if they are constantly being watched by people who are in a position of authority. This represents the fact that the observer and the observed are dependent upon each other. The entrance into the situation of the observer may alter the observed. Oftentimes, in observation situations, when educational psychologists are in classrooms, watching people teach, or watching children, the actual observee can be altered just because of the presence of the observer. It's that common notion that a child will act one way when he or she is with friends, and a different way when parents are around. The notion of the panopticon demonstrates this. The third image that I chose to represent the assumptions in educational psychology is the popular comment that the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Educational psychologists do their work in and out of a theory. For example, theories of best approach to learning can be based upon a notion of a mastery approach versus performance goal orientation. This image represents this notion because what an educational psychologist as a researcher believes to be the most true about certain assumptions will absolutely influence his or her hypotheses, assumptions, and even possibly taint the research and the observations. So if a researcher firmly believes that a mastery approach is going to be the best approach to learning and shuns performance goal orientation, that person, when reviewing curriculum, will choose curriculum that is most appropriate for a mastery approach, and will also recommend teaching tactics based upon that, and shun performance goal orientation tactics. Thank you for watching my presentation.